Okay, it's on now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, I think it's adjusted good.
Just good.
Adjusted good.
Just good.
Not just good. Adjusted good. Hello, everybody. Whoever's here.
Nobody.
3 people.
Nobody's here.
Hello, 3 people. How you doing tonight?
Or,
Welcome to our live stream. We're just going to sit here and play with these puzzles and see if we can solve them while we talk to you. All these crazy puzzles. I mean, I know how this one's supposed to be done, but I can't do it. Prove myself wrong.
You lied.
Cause you said, I just remember that you said only move one horseshoe.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to explain it.
There you go. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of these here. So we got, like this one of these fish is pretty cool. But how's everybody been doing? We've been fine. I know I haven't put up any long videos lately, but I will really soon. I'm working on one right now. But we do put up a YouTube short every single day. I have them scheduled all the way until pretty much throughout October. So even when we don't have a long video, there's a short video to see. But yeah.
What?
You can do that one.
Well, you can't remember?
No, I remember, but this one is, you have to get this out of there. But yeah, I figured it out as soon as I picked it up. There. Some of them are really easy. Some of them we can't solve at all. Not yet.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And some of them, not this one, but like that fish one, I had to look up a YouTube video on how to do it after I couldn't figure it out. Some of these don't come with instructions. So. And the ones that do come with instructions, the instructions don't make a lot of sense.
There you go.
Yeah, they can't see it there. He got the fish apart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna come back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Back in there.
Unbow.
This is the one we can't figure out at all because as soon as I touched it, it fell apart. So I don't know what happened. It was a square. Like, the whole thing was a square. But now I can't get it back together, and I even looked up a video on it, and I can't figure it out, so.
Yeah?
I mean, obviously they don't go together like that. They have to fit together somehow. And then end up in a stack and be a perfect square. So, I don't know on that one.
I don't know on that one.
Yeah. Well, we have all of these. And all of these.
There we go.
They all came together. This was all one thing. And he has his... He bought this one in Mackinac City. This bed spring one. And no, you can't just take it off the end because it's welded. What you have to do is get this ring to about the middle. That's not it. And go like this. There, now it's going to come off there. And now it's not. And the cute funny thing is in this set here, is a little bitty teeny itty bitty baby one. Of course it works the same way. So but it's cute.
Yeah, 'cause you can look
Yeah, I opened it upside down. They're all over the place. And this is an itty bitty baby version of the horseshoe one. Yeah, this one isn't as easy because it's so tiny.
Yeah. Well, like I said, when it comes to that, when they're the smaller they are, the harder they seem to do because they're so small. Seems like the bigger they are, the easier they are to do.
Yeah, this one just tangles back into itself. Yeah, there's a bunch of these. Oh, this one I got apart and I haven't been able to put it back together. Yeah, you gotta figure out how to get these off here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we have a whole other case of those too. And then there's this thing. Looks like you can't get it apart. But it's actually a trick of gravity. Because you gotta do this on the table with it.
More like D-quarters.
Yeah.
Like RPMs, you know.
Over and over and over and over and over. And keep seeing if you can. There, look, it's halfway off. But it has these little pins in there, and you gotta spin them out of there. This one I had to look up too, because it didn't make any sense until I found a post on Reddit about it, and then a video on TikTok.
Yeah.
It will let go eventually. It takes lots of tries. Hi Michelle, how are you doing? We're just playing with puzzles and dropping them on the floor. It just rolled all the way across the kitchen. Oh, and it came apart while it was rolling across the kitchen.
You gotta be careful about the little
Yeah.
pins, otherwise.
It won't go back together if those little pins are not in there, though.
Yeah. When that's in your hand, move or something. Yeah, there's one in your hand at the bottom of the pin.
Oh, terrible. It's hard to put it back together.
Yeah, when you pull it apart, you gotta be real delicate. Don't just knock it around, otherwise the pins will push back
Yeah,
over.
you can see the pins there.
And so when you pull them apart, be delicate. Don't get rough with them, because otherwise you gotta get pins back in, and that's a struggle.
There. Now you just pick it up and shake it around, and it's back together again. Hi Gordon, how are you doing besides dog sitting? Michelle says, what kind of puzzles are you doing? I don't know, we just call them metal puzzles. But they're like brain teaser puzzles. You have to try to get them apart. Some are, like this one, are really easy. And some are horribly hard, and we haven't been able to solve them yet. There's this thing. There's these fish together. There's this nail.
The nails.
Yeah, there's this one that fell apart when as soon as I picked it up, and we can't figure out how to get it back together to try to solve it, because we don't know what happened when it fell apart. And we tried watching the YouTube video, and we can't do what they did. And then we have two of these full of these little tiny ones. Some we have solved and some we haven't. Yeah, they are cool. They're fun to play with. Oh, and this horseshoe here. So. But yeah, some of them are really hard and some of them are really easy. But we do want to get more of these. And there are some out there that are ridiculously hard. I think we have to go to Mackinac Island for them. In Catawampus, that's where we saw them. The really hard puzzles like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this one is a hard one if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't think we ever would have solved this if we wouldn't have looked it up. Looked up a video about it.
Even when you know what you're doing, it's still a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There it goes. I'm gonna say this part here is really hard, but almost got it here.
The only part is, like, you gotta have them like both upright and kind of like bow
There.
them together.
Yep. And we did have to look up how to do that one because that one was hard. And then you have to try to put it back together again.
But when you put them back together, you gotta put them back together in reverse order of what you took them apart in.
Yeah. This one dorsal fin back here is the hard part.
Yeah.
You gotta get that just right or it's not gonna go through there.
But stuff like this kind of helps out with your memory and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Helps you build muscle memory. And plus it's good for, if you're the type of person that has that terrible time with like hand-eye coordination, that this would help with that too.
But yeah, it does not want to go back through there, but that's where it has to go. Michelle says, kitties don't bother with them pieces. Nah, they haven't tried to mess with them. There. Now I can get this part through easier. There. There. Now it's back together. Yeah, what I don't want them to do is spill my water on the laptop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that nail thing. She might be blocking it off though. Spotted leaf, go over here. There. Yeah, we had like a week and a half of nice warm weather and now today it's cold. And I don't know if it's
Yeah.
going to stay cold. We'll have to watch the news at 11 o'clock and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not a lot going on today, that's for sure.
No. Gordon says, well, I'm doing okay compared to last Tuesday night. Had another bad day. The heart attack was happened, but this week being another day. So you had a heart attack, is what you're trying to say? That's terrible. I hope you'll be all right.
Yeah.
So my cayenne peppers are almost all red, so I can dehydrate them soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll be able to make cayenne pepper powder. And then we can use it on our food.
Use it on your food.
Yeah. Because we got all of those in from the garden. There's no more of those, right?
No.
Okay. Is there any more anything in the garden, or is that it now?
There's pretty much the only thing that's left out there would be the Brussels sprouts.
Oh, how long does it take for those to be ready?
I'm trying to wait as long as we can on those,
Okay.
but you go out there and look around, you might find a couple odd and things here and there, but
Yeah.
really nothing much to speak of.
Gordon says, nice to see you guys. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully you'll be okay.
Yeah. Want to get nailed?
No.
Well, you're just no fun, are you?
Nope.
I hope you take a big old toilet paper and you go to a party. Party pooper.
Sure. So yesterday I got my mystery box from Dragons and Beasties, but I can't show anybody any of it until the artist okays it, because these are mystery boxes and she doesn't want anybody giving out spoilers, which makes perfect sense. So I have to wait to show you guys everything that came in the box, but I can say it was all really cool. Sure, I get it apart and I can't get it back together. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not a whole lot has been going on. We'll probably go salmon fishing soon, right?
Probably.
Yeah, because people are saying now that the salmon are in the rivers.
They've been hanging out at the mouth of the Yacht down at the mouth, so they haven't really gone down the river yet, but Drake from at the end of the house was saying that he's been seeing them down at the actual mouth, you know, where the right in the mouth of the Yacht River do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's not how the YouTube video is said to put them together.
Moving along, I'm finger banging this shit out.
I know, but you already have it wrong from what we did see in the
Yeah,
YouTube
well,
video.
I don't go by what you say, because everything you do when it comes to these is wrong.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I'm going to solve the fish puzzle first. I just did that one.
I don't believe you.
You're not paying attention. I literally just did this one.
Yeah, you struggle with that one like you can your underwear.
But I just took it apart.
Yeah. And there it is, what, 2 seconds later, and now you can't even do it.
Well, whatever. Oh, there we go. See?
Yeah, well, I have to do that one blindfolded. That one is too boring anymore. That one's been too boring.
This way. Yeah. There.
Yeah.
See? Put it together too. See? See?
Well, good for you. You need me to pat you on the back and say, attaboy?
No.
Attaboy. Weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, bones are popping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't said anything in any of the videos yet, but there's something wrong with Don's arm, because he picked up a giant heavy box of canned carrots and put his arm out of joint up. This one, right? Up in the shoulder, right?
Yep.
So he had to put his own arm back into place, and ever since then it hurts and it's weak and he can barely do anything with it. Is it any better now?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Alright, because if not, we're going to have to take you to the doctor.
And I am my own doctor.
Yeah, I see that.
Doctors nowadays are becoming coops.
Yeah. Michelle says, what are the tattoos on your arm? You both have any more tattoos? Mine is a dragon. It's not finished. I have to get it finished and fixed. His says, master of my own demise. And yeah, we do have more, like, ignore this, it's a piece of garbage. It has to get covered. Here's a wolf. It's the first one I ever got, way back in 1996. It could use to be gone back over. And then there's this one I got in 2000. It needs to be gone back over too because there used to be a sunset in there and now it's all gone.
Yep, tattoos fade after a while.
Yeah. And then there's a symbol for the band called Him on my leg. But I don't know. I'd have to stand on the table or something.
Yeah, tattoos you gotta have them freshened up every now and then.
Yeah.
Yep,
But there's only 3 of them on me that were done correctly in tattoo shops. The rest were done by people with an ink pen tube, a sewing needle, and a little motor they ripped out of something. And I was young, dumb, and naive, and I trusted them because they said, I can do a good job. No, you can't. So I've been trying to, waiting. It takes a lot of money to get tattoos and a whole lot of money for cover-ups especially. More money for cover-ups. So I just haven't had the money to get it all fixed, but I want to eventually. Someday. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you gotta be rich to get tattoos. Pretty much.
Wow. Really bowed.
Yeah.
Now I'm bowing to put them back together.
But yeah. Otherwise, we didn't do too much this week. Finished watching Futurama, the new season. That was good. A little weird, but it was good. I hope they make more seasons because that is one of my favorite shows. And then Don was watching some weird zombie movie that was made in Japan and it was dubbed over and it was good. I guess it's something new. The newer ones are bearable, but it was weird. We didn't watch it. We didn't finish it yet. I stopped it so we could go live. But yeah, this Saturday was the first Saturday that we didn't go and do something fun since June 24th. So it was pretty weird. But Don's not working his seasonal job at his brother's anymore, so we don't have any more extra money for traveling around. But we are going to go to Fort Fright at Fort Michilimackinac October 6th, most likely. It's October 6th and 7th, but why wait for the second night? You might as well go on the first night. So we will have a video from that, and then I guess that's it for fun things. Probably until the Christmas Parade of Lights in Sheboygan in December. But if all goes well, we're going to the Novi Pet Expo on December 8th. So that'll be a fun video too. Otherwise, it's just going to be normal stuff of us sitting around at home, I suppose, for the winter. Not much happens in the winter. Not when you're not a skier or a snowmobiler, stuff like that. Then you're just cold all the time and you stay in where it's warm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why only so machine, at least the way I look at it, why, the window's too small to be able to ride them.
Yeah.
You don't have a very big window for stuff like that.
No.
That's where you're just going to own something that's for outdoor riding. You better off having like a four-wheeler or something. At least keep my do year round.
Yeah. We had a four-wheeler for a while. It belonged to his brother, but he stored it out here and said we could use it whenever we wanted. Way back in 2015. And we used it for like a week and then the motor burned out of it. So that was the end of that.
It's fun of main bearing.
Yeah. Or a quad or whatever you want to call it. I always just called them four-wheelers. And then those ones that tip over that they stopped making, we called
Three-wheelers.
three-wheelers. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. But they took them off the market because people were tipping over all the time. Driving like 100 miles an hour and then they tip over. Well, that's not going to be good. Right?
Yeah.
Spotted leaf. Michelle says, going to the Pumpkin Festival in Columbus, then East Coast trip to Connecticut, Rhode Island and Massachusetts, November 5th through 12th. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
The problem around here is that everything closes for the year. Everything fun closes for the year. So by October 15th, all the fun stuff is closed. And they don't start opening that stuff back up until May. So even if we wanted to go do fun stuff, all the fun stuff is closed.
And if you're not closed yet, you're getting ready to.
Yeah. When I worked on Mackinac Island and lived there, October 15th was the deadline. Everything was closed by then. But it usually people started closing little by little after Labor Day. So I'm sure there's stuff that's already closed.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, it is a bummer because nobody wants to do anything like that in the snow. All the tourists go away. So businesses like that don't make any money in the winter, so they don't stay open. Like the gift shops and the touristy stuff, and Fort Michilimackinac and Fort Mackinac, and all that kind of thing. Mackinac Island itself does not close. It's a real town. But the gift shops and stuff like that close. Their grocery store stays open because people live there year round. And the post office and the medical center. And there's a bar that stays open. There's one or two restaurants that stay open. But that's it. So that's why most people go to Mackinac Island in the summer. And Mackinac City is pretty much the same thing. And St. Ignace. Except St. Ignace does have more normal businesses like Taco Bell and McDonald's and stuff that stay open. But Mackinac City, even their fast food places close for the winter. They have a Kentucky Fried Chicken, a KFC, and it closes for the winter. So that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yep. But Call of the Wild in Gaylord stays open year round. Michelle says we were going to Conjure Home in Rhode Island, but fully booked when we went to go. Or when we want to go. Yeah. That's November. Yeah, probably people want to see fall leaves.
Yeah.
Yep. Our fall leaves are not at peak yet, but they're doing pretty good. They're coming along pretty good.
Weird kitty. That was weird kitty.
Yeah, she's a weird cat. Spotted Leaf's a weird cat.
Weirdo.
But anyway, we haven't had to use the heat until today, but it's on now. We might have to move the table. I don't know. It's pretty hot sitting here when it comes on. I wonder if we should move the table over by that window in the living room. Say that's the dining area. Leave this whole area open right here. Because it sure is hot trying to sit at the table when that heater is on. Michelle says, yeah, when we went in April 2019, nothing was open, only Audie's restaurant in Mackinac City. Yeah. And they have a grocery store in Mackinac City that stays open. There's a gas station or two, they stay open. That's about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't the hotel that your sister work at stay open though?
Yeah.
Yeah, Holiday Inn at the end of the bridge there. That one stays open. Is that the only one?
There's well, I can't. What's one that used to be Days Inn? What's that called now?
Roadway Inn or something?
I think.
I doubt that stays open.
With the new
now.
ownership, I'm not sure if they still stay open.
Yeah,
still closed
no,
or not.
I bet you they don't. I bet you they close.
Because I know that when it was under the old guy, he used to always close it during the winter months.
Yeah, and I'm sure they still close it.
And I'm not sure with the new owners if they
Yeah, I bet they
close it
do.
or not.
Yeah, I bet you they do. And that it's owned by scumbags now, and the place is filthy inside. We found out. So.
Yeah, it wasn't like that when it was under the last ownership.
It used to be Days Inn. It looks like a big log cabin.
Yeah.
On the other side of the bridge from the Holiday Inn. His
Yeah.
sister used to work at that one, and so did he for a while.
Yeah.
But then it got bought by somebody and became Roadway Inn, I guess. And we found out it's a disgusting slime hole you don't want to stay in now. So that's great.
It used to be a nice clean place, but
yeah.
From what I hear, it's not a.
Yeah, it's gross and nasty, and things are
not
broken.
Not like it was when it was under the ownership of the other guy.
Yeah.
If it would have been like that when it was under the ownership of the other guy, he would have flipped the lid. He would have shut it right down and made all the workers clean it up before he opened it back up to the public again.
Yeah, but this place doesn't care. And there are other roadway inns out there. I used to stay at one in Auburn Hills every time I went down there to go see a concert because it was the only affordable one. But it was gross. I stayed there about 4 times, and it was a roadway inn in Auburn Hills, and it was gross. And there were people living in there year-round, and they were running around the parking lot, yelling and screaming and stuff like that, partying on the parking lot. So a roadway inn is not a place you want to stay, no matter which one it is.
Well, I've heard how true it is. I don't know, but I've heard that that whoever owns it lives in the basement of it.
Of the one in Mackinac City?
Yeah.
Huh.
Whoever owns it now, that's what I heard of, but I don't know how true it is.
Michelle says, are you getting any pumpkins for Halloween? Yeah, probably. I usually buy a little one. We tried to grow some, and they didn't grow all except one. But then it spoiled so fast, I couldn't do anything with it. I was going to make apple butter with it, and it just spoiled really fast. So that didn't work out. Michelle says, that's why Ed wants to stay at the Sault Ste. Marie Keewaydin Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never stayed at a casino hotel before. But I know how much you guys like casinos. The last time I went to a casino was Turtle Creek in Traverse City. Well, not in it, on the way to Traverse City. Went in there, cashed in $2 for the penny slot machines. Said, when this $2 is gone, I'm gone. 5 minutes later, $2 was gone, and I was gone. So I am definitely not addicted to gambling. And that was like 2010. It was a long time ago. I haven't been back to a casino since.
Tell her how it is, about me. Tell her how it is. So the revenue CD.
Yep. Michelle says that's Ed's favorite thing to do next to work and bowling. Yeah, I've been bowling a few times. He's never been bowling. I'm not good at bowling, but it was fun the few times I did go. on. Come on. Come on. She's like, no, I don't want to play. I want you to pet me. Do it. Do it.
Said not beat on me, pet me.
She's silly. I don't know. Somebody just walked through.
Well, nothing to his buddy. He's
Yeah.
over by you now.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody brushed up against my leg. Belly rubbins.
Michelle says Christmas is the freeze kitty. She's sleeping always under my blanket. Yeah. Some cats like that. I don't know if they're freezing or if they like to feel safe and secure. I know Smokey likes to get under the covers, but I don't know if he's freezing or if he just feels safe under there. Silly. But, yep. And I still didn't paint the cupcake cat yet, but I will soon, like tomorrow maybe, because I want to get my paint and stuff off the table and put it away. It's all over there. And then it'll be a while before I do any art again. I go in spurts. She's a good kitty, though. Yeah, Buddy's laying on the floor over there. Everybody else is sleeping somewhere, I guess.
Oh, White Storm's right here in this
Oh, yeah,
chair.
White Storm's on the chair over here.
And Smokey sleeping down at your feet.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where Colby and Cole are.
Yeah, they're probably, Cole's over here by the sleeping on the floor by the door.
Oh, okay.
And Colby's probably in the bed.
Yeah, Colby's probably in bed. We always find her in bed. Michelle says, then you get Raquel and she wants affection, rubbing her body by me and lots of meowing lately. Weird. That's what she acts like. That's exactly what she acts like all the time. And she always has acted that way since she was a tiny kitten. Because she lived at Don's brother's for her first 3 years, and we saw her when she was 2 days old. And then, like, 3 weeks later or something, we were over there visiting, and she fell asleep in my arms. But then she ended up, when she was 3 years old, she ended up being our cat. Yep. She's a tortoiseshell. She's actually the oldest cat in the house. Michelle says they are also adorable. Yeah, they are. She's 5, and Smokey's 5. But Smokey was born in the same house 2 days after she was born, and her mother wouldn't feed her kittens, so Smokey's mother fed all the kittens.
Fed 2 litters worth of kittens.
Yeah, without even being asked. So she's kind of like Smokey's adopted sister. And she really is Gizzard's real true sister, just a different litter. Whoever remembers Gizzard, he passed away last year. Our orange tabby. So she's a little bit of Gizzard left still. Gizzard's little sister. But yeah, she's persistent. The only way she'll quit begging is if you walk away, begging to be petted. If she could, she'd be petted 24/7. That's all she'd ever want. Good kitty. Calm down now, okay?
But no, you touched me.
Yeah.
You touched me.
Yep. But yeah. I wish there was more to talk about, but really nothing happened this week. That's why I've been having a really hard time, basically all of September, making a video every day. I want to make a video every day, a regular long form video. But I have an awful hard time lately with anything going on. I mean, it doesn't have to be wild and crazy, exciting things, but something needs to go on. Buddy, come on, don't mess with the cords. Yeah, we don't need them tipping the tripod over and you guys fall on the floor. Because they'd love to do that.
Well, if they fall apart, then I mean, when we pick them up, you have to ask them if they had a good trip.
Oh, okay. They didn't trip on anything, though.
Or ask them if they lost much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, that's what a good friend says to another good friend when they trip and fall. You walk much?
Yeah. And we did get a new tire on the car, a brand new one, so
Yeah, brand
that's
spanking
taken
new.
care of. He ran over something, and it's a shame too, because the tires that were on there were pretty much new tires. They hadn't been used very long at all. So that's a shame.
Crap happens. What's that all about?
What's the matter?
I tried to pick her up. You got her like this, and then she was like, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But of course, her nickname is Bitchy Kitty.
Yeah, she's the one who likes to slap all the other cats for nothing. Even if they're just sleeping, she'll walk by, stop, and slap them. She's weird.
Yeah, like right now, you can hear her.
Yeah, because she sees somebody else.
Come here. See? You don't. That's why her nickname is Bitchy
Yeah, she
Kitty.
probably doesn't want to be held right now. She'd rather be
It don't
petted
matter
than
if you
held.
don't want to be older or not. You can be want to be holding this dude still do that.
Yep, she's like, nope.
Put your tail down. They don't want you growing any. The other dude. She's like, yeah, give me your cup. I'll blow some snot in there for you. You know, when she sneezes, she don't hold nothing back.
Yeah, because
Snot and spit and all goes flying.
because when we got her, she had an indolent ulcer on her top lip, and she lost her whole top lip. It's fine now, but the scar is there forever, and it won't ever go away. We took her to the vet and everything, and got her treated and all that. But now since she doesn't have a top lip, if she's looking at you when she sneezes, you're getting a shower.
Yeah. Spit and snot.
Yeah.
You know, it's not her fault, but
No.
because you can't hold it back, because you don't have the lip to be able to hold it back. But when she sneezes and she's facing at you, you're getting afraid though.
Yeah, it's not something you want.
Thankfully she was here when all that started, to where she could get
Yeah,
treated
because if
for
it would have been, if it never would have gotten treated, basically her face would have fell off. Luckily that somehow, and it's so hard to believe, but somehow it's not painful. Even the vet said it's not painful. But I think if your upper lip dissolves, that's gonna hurt.
You would think so.
So, she didn't act like she was in pain, but
No.
anyway, she has the scar forever.
Yeah. So she wouldn't have been here and stuff, you know.
Yeah, because where she lived before, they didn't take anybody to the vet. They didn't even spay or neuter anybody. They sure wouldn't have taken her to the vet. That's one of the first things we did when we got her was take her in to get spayed. But she had 2 litters of kittens first. Poor cat.
Yeah, well, that's what she had before we got her, so.
Yeah. We made sure we hurried it up and put a stop to that. All our pets here are spayed and neutered except Cole, and he's next on the list, but he's just a kitten.
Yeah. He's the next one to get taken in.
Yep. Yep, we might have to move the table to somewhere else. Maybe he'll have to move his cabinet, and we put the table over there by that window because it's hot. It's trying to sit at this table when this comes on. We're not going to have any trouble heating the house with it, that's for sure. Even if you sit on the other side of the table, it's not fun.
Yeah, I notice when it does come on, it don't run for very long.
No, but it'll run longer when it's like 30 below zero wind chill outside in the middle of January.
Yeah, it'll run longer then, but
Yeah,
right now when it does come on, it's not on for very long.
no. Yeah, we'd have to find somewhere else for that tall china cabinet to go. Because it can't go by the heater. Nothing
No.
can go by the heater.
And at least not during the winter time when the heater's in use.
Yeah.
It's starting off now, so.
Good. I mean, I'm glad to have heat, but that's hot. That's why I turned this fan at us. Because it's hot. Still better than the wood stove, though. Because technically where Don is sitting is where the wood stove used to be. Yeah, pretty much.
We're both sitting where
Yeah.
the food stove used to be.
Well, you're more sitting like right where it used to be. I'm sitting right next to where it used to be.
It was right here.
Yeah.
Right here in the middle. Right here.
Well, whatever.
Right in between us, right in the middle.
Anyway, we wouldn't be sitting here, and this table wouldn't be where it is if that wood stove was still there. In the way. Yep, he's just picking on his kitty. You're picking on your kitty.
Yep. Picking on the pooter.
Not really.
Picking on the kitty.
Yeah. We haven't winterized the camper yet, but that'll be really soon too.
Yeah, we'll have to winterize the house too.
Yeah, we'll be putting plastic over the windows like we did last year. Because
Yeah.
all our windows suck.
Yeah, well, we gotta finish buying the materials that we need to work and start changing them. We got some.
Yeah.
We just need materials to go along with them to where we can get them in.
Yeah, it takes a lot of money to do that kind of thing. because they're not the same size as the windows that are already here.
No,
They're smaller, so we'd
smaller.
have to fill in the blank, the gaps.
Yeah. So we got windows. We just don't got the rest of the material to go along with them.
Yep. Oh, and you need to go over to your brother's and get that little window before somebody else takes it.
Yeah, that one little window that you wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them put a window in the bathroom. But when they tore down an old trailer over on their other property so that his brother can build a new welding shop, there was a little window that would be perfect for the bathroom, so I told him to grab it, but it's still over there. Somebody's gonna take it.
Yeah, it's still there. I just gotta go get it.
Yeah, you better go get it tomorrow.
Yeah,
If somebody didn't already take it.
should be still there.
I hope
Well,
so.
everybody knows that you wanted it, so.
Yeah, I know, but what if somebody, like one of your nephews or whatever, pulled
Go
in
in
the
there.
driveway there or something?
Yeah, that I don't know.
Yeah, that don't know what is supposed to be going on, and they took all the windows or something.
Well, most of them are already all spoken for. Most of them. I think there's a couple that's not spoken for, and that's it. Other than that, I think most of them are already spoken for. And everybody knows that you wanted one of the small ones.
Yeah, the one from the end of the trailer. Apparently it was the kitchen window. That's what Dave said.
Yeah. The one off in the end there,
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks like it would make a perfect window for in the bathroom.
Yeah. The one that was on the end there where the tongue would have been on the house trailer, yeah.
Yeah, and then we can have more light in there, and we can open the window
That
in
was
the
the
bathroom
kitchen.
and get air in there.
But I guess they cut the frame up into 10-foot lengths too.
Yeah.
So I guess Dean's got to get a piece of machinery there, level the ground, and then have somebody go in there and build a farm and stuff for the cement floor to have the cement floor done for the building.
Yeah, because aren't all the pole barn pieces already there, sitting and waiting?
Yeah, everything is already there for the building already. So
Who's gonna build it? Your brother?
I don't know, but the materials are already there for the building.
Oh.
Just had to rip down that one house first to open up the spot for where the pole barn's going.
Yeah.
And I said, and I even told Dan, I said, since you're putting a pole barn there, I said, there's already water there. I said, why not hook up a sink where people got a way of being able to clean up?
All right, Michelle, have a good night. And yeah, we'll be live again next week. Nothing's going on next Tuesday that I know of, so we'll be live. So have a good night. We're probably only going to go till 9 this time anyway, because nobody, besides Michelle, nobody's talking. Seems like a slow live stream tonight.
Yeah, I even told Dan if he needed a small water heater for that shop too, for like the kitchen, well not kitchen, but the sink. I told him that in this camper out here that we're going to be ripping down, that there's a little 3-gallon water heater in there that he could have,
Yeah.
to be able to put in the shop, it's only for like if people need to wash up their hands or something. 3-gallon water heater would be great size for it.
Yeah.
Not like somebody trying to take a shower or nothing.
No. It'd be nice if people could wash their hands. Every time you work there, you come home with your hands all black, and the car steering wheel's all black, and everything you touch is black. What a mess. Because you don't bother washing your hands, and even when you come home, you don't wash your hands. Sometimes for hours afterwards, you haven't washed your hands yet. Whatever.
That's what I gotta tell you about that.
That's gross.
Oh, I could have picked my nose and picked black boogers.
You're gross.
I wasn't mommy's little little nose miner digging up green gold. I was mommy's little nose miner digging up black dirt.
You're gross.
Around there, you're not supposed to turn black. You can walk in that shop and not touch nothing until walk out dirty.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't go over there.
just welding dust and plasma dust and
Dust in the air.
just dust everywhere. It don't matter how much is out there they're going. It's everywhere.
Yep.
It used to be a lot worse when the business first got started.
Yeah, because he didn't have any kind of exhaust system in
No,
there.
no exhaust system, and the way that all the steel had to get cut up. You know.
Yeah.
But a lot of that metal dust that used to float around there is at a bare minimum now. You know, there's still something that gets put in the air, but not much a person can do about that besides just make sure they have on good safety goggles and have the ventilation systems going. About all you can do.
Yep.
I know anytime I'd like to build myself a nice welding table. I can tell Dan that since that one welder is just sitting around there that don't get used anymore, I gotta tell me that he gotta let me have.
Well, you gotta go over there and talk to him. You hardly ever go see him. Now that you're not working, you don't go visit him or anything.
Unless I need something.
Yeah, you're one of those. You're like your sister.
But when I go there and need something, I don't be like, hey Dan, I need this. I just go there and I just fucking help myself. So.
But yeah, his one sister and her husband, they never show up here unless they want something.
Well, they do the same thing to Dan too, so.
Yeah. But that's how it goes, I guess.
Yeah. I'd love to have that big welder that just got setting off on the sidelines.
Yeah.
I know he made his money back many times over with that thing. He only paid, I think, $40 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a welder that he bought when the business got started. That was the very first welder that the business ever had. He only paid $40 for it.
LU Coyote says, hi, it's Liam, new name. Well, hello.
Liam.
Yeah. We're going to end the live stream in a couple minutes here at 9, though, because it's a very slow one tonight.
You gotta go through there. Oh, you're keying in. There you go.
Yep, the
Wow.
puzzles.
Oh, there. At the end there, you bound them together.
Yeah.
Back together, you're kind of like on bow. Trying to get them back together though is a little tricky.
It's a little harder.
A little harder. Yeah, you gotta get just that right angle.
Yep.
There it goes.
Yeah, these puzzles are fun though.
Yeah, they are a lot
You
of fun.
gotta put it all through though.
Uh-huh.
Now
I
you
know,
gotta get
I'm
that
working on it now.
fin through. That's the hard fin to get through.
Yeah, the
dorsal
thicker
fin.
one, yeah.
Yeah. And then the ones on the back, those are easy.
Yep.
But over time, we'll collect more puzzles like that because they're fun.
And when you know you got this one all the way back together, the one, the silverfish, is like kissing the tail of the goldfish. See?
Yeah. Yep. Water. But anyway, it wasn't a very eventful live stream tonight, so we're going to go ahead and end it at the 1 hour mark. But thanks to everybody who did come. There were, what, 3 people who talked. So,
Yeah.
people don't talk very often, but if you want to talk. I mean, not now because we're going to end it, but
Yeah,
in the future ones, don't be afraid to talk. We don't bite.
Even if it's off subject to what we're talking about.
And if you don't have an account for some weird reason, you can make one for free. It's just your Gmail. If you have a Gmail email, you have an account for YouTube. because it's all the same thing.
It just means that you have to activate it.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to comment and click like and talk during our live streams. So if there's anybody who does not have an account, it's easy to make and it's free. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. So say goodnight.
Say good morning.
Yep, and we'll see you. I'll make a new long video soon. I'm working on one now. And we'll see you live again next Tuesday.
Say bye, Smokey.
Yep. Bye-bye, Smokey. Bye, everybody.